My name is Taylor Marshall. I'm a rising senior at Xavier University, Louisiana, and I'm majoring in neuroscience. This summer, I had the opportunity to research in the Mahler lab under my postdoctoral mentor, Grayson. My project is looking specifically at different scoring systems that we use to automatically assess the head twitch in the rats. Basically, machine learning that can detect when the rats are exhibiting the head twitch response without having to look at hours and hours of video. And the overall goal is to make a more accurate and more efficient way to detect the head twitch response, which allows us to know when the serotonin 2A receptor is more activated in the rats. The part of the project that I'm most interested in would be the computer side and just learning more about programming and machine learning, which I had no background in prior to this. And I'm also interested in analyzing the brain tissue through immunohistochemistry. I am looking forward to hopefully making the head twitch response scoring system more optimized and more accurate. And I know that that's just a very small portion of the things that they do in this lab, but I know that this can really help us be able to score more efficiently and faster, and so it can improve research in these type of models.
My name is Grayson Butcher, and I'm a postdoctoral researcher here. So broadly speaking, the mission of the lab is to look at the circuits underlying motivated behavior, especially those that relate to addiction. We're really trying to do this in order to understand better targets for therapeutic intervention. In line with that, one of the things that we're looking on that Taylor's working on this summer is the therapeutic potential of psychedelics. So the research I'm doing in the lab sort of spans a few different targets, again, all related to that bigger idea of looking at motivational circuits and looking at either addiction or therapeutic interventions for addiction. So the main thing we're working on this summer that Taylor's helping out with is looking at the therapeutic potential of psychedelics. But the really interesting, important thing about psychedelics is that they often elicit a head twitch response that kind of tells us how activated the serotonin 2A receptors are. So that's a really big time sink if you have people constantly watching videos to score these head twitch responses. So what we've developed and what we're currently evaluating, further refining, pitting against others, is a machine learning algorithm that tells us can automatically score these head twitches so nobody has to sit there really boring, falling asleep for hours reading it. So that's kind of one of the main projects I'm working on. The role of Taylor is just to help me with everything. It's been really, really nice having her here so far. She's jumped in and we had so many questions, picking up all of this strange computational programming stuff. I'm just throwing at her left and right. She comes back, she's like, oh, I also did this, I've been doing this. And so it's been really impressive to see how quickly she's just jumped into this and always asking the important questions. How does this relate back to helping people? How does this make a difference? How does this fit in the broader scheme of research, which at the end of the day, we're trying to help folks. This is an addiction neuroscience research lab, and we're doing that sort of foundational basic research to understand that. So having Taylor here has been really, really great to interface, to chat about that, and have her just help out with the stuff. It's hard, it takes a lot of time, and having her here has been really helpful.
My name is Steve Mahler. I'm a professor in the Department of Neurobiology and Behavior at UC Irvine. So a big part of our research is aimed at trying to design better animal models of human behavior and also of human psychiatric disorders like addiction and depression. Specifically, we are very interested in behavior in my lab, and we're trying to use some of these recently developed algorithms to kind of automatically quantify certain rat behaviors so that we can kind of then understand how they work in the brain more efficiently. Now, the sort of dirty little secret of AI and machine learning approaches is that they're not free. They really require a lot of validation, checking, and input from people that are monitoring how well they're working. We're trying to develop these algorithms and make sure they work well, and they don't catastrophically fail and hallucinate incorrect data and things like that. We love taking in students through this program. Unlike a lot of the programs that are out there for summer research experience, this program really has a tremendous amount of infrastructure. There's a variety of different experiences that students will have. They're also going to have information about what it's like to be a scientist, what kind of other sorts of research projects are going on, and helps them inform their own decisions about what to do next in their career, whether that's med school, grad school, or other kinds of ways that it can contribute to our scientific endeavor.